We are back with Start Today and two big questions. How do you make a person feel truly seen? And how many people in your life truly see you? That is at the heart of a new book. It's called How to Know a Person from New York Times best-selling author and columnist David Brooks. It's so good to see you.
So good to be here.
I have to confess, I'm a huge fan of yours. I love your books, and I love this topic in particular because I don't know if it's post-pandemic or just life in general, but I feel like we don't actually look at each other and make eye contact. The eye contact we're having right here is extraordinary, but that doesn't happen. Why is that? What's going on?
Yeah, I think we're nervous. We're egotistical. Yeah. I was once at a diner in Waco, Texas, having breakfast with a 93-year-old lady named LaRue Dorsey.
Yeah.
And a mutual friend of ours, a pastor named Jimmy Durrell, walks into the diner. And he walks over to us, grabs LaRue Dorsey by the shoulders and shakes her way harder than you should shake a 93-year-old.
Yeah.
And he says to her, Mrs. Dorsey, you're the best. You're the best. I love you. I love you. And that 93-year-old lady turned into a bright, eye-shining 9-year-old girl.
9-year-old
So
girl.
when we first gaze at somebody, we're answering a question. Am I a priority to you? Am I a person to you? Will you be kind to me? And so the answers to those questions will come out of your eyes before any words come out of your mouth. So it's that first gaze is important.
Well, you talk about in the book how you went to a party and you realized at the end of the party, like, nobody asked you one question. You went through a whole deal, got home, and realized. So what did that teach you, that exercise?
Yeah, I think like only about 30% of humanity are question askers. The rest are perfectly nice people. Yeah. They just don't ask you a question. And so I always, like, when I meet somebody, I try to ask them about their childhood. People love talking about their childhood.
So how do you ask that? Just basics?
Say, like, where'd you grow up?
Oh, that's just the
and then what was it like? And then you can get a little closer as you get to know somebody a little better. It's like, what's your favorite unimportant thing about you?
Your favorite unimportant
thing? So, like, my
thing.
favorite unimportant thing is I like early Taylor Swift even more than I like later Taylor Swift. And so that
tells you something.
But then as you really get to know somebody, you've got trust. Then the questions should be big questions.
Yeah.
Like, what transition are you going through?
Yeah.
What crossroads are you going through? What would you do if you weren't afraid? Or if we met a year from now, what would we be celebrating? And these are just questions that get people talking.
I like one of your questions. I just highlighted it on one of these papers that are stuck together. But you say, I no longer ask people, what do you think about that? Instead, I ask, how did you come to believe that?
Yeah.
That's a whole different ball of wax, isn't it?
You want to get people in story mode, telling mode. When people are telling stories, they really are more personal. A little funny story I read about in a book was a lady was hired to do a focus group about why people go to the grocery store late at night. And she didn't say, why do you go to the grocery store late at night? She said, tell me about the last time you went to the grocery store after 11 p.m. And one woman who was in the focus group who hadn't said anything said, well, I'd smoked a joint, and I wanted a menage a trois with me, Ben and Jerry.
Oh, my God, Ben and Jerry.
And so you get a little glimpse into her life because she asked for a story.
Yeah.
So I always try to get people in narrative mode.
Well, I think you underscore it really well. You talk about there are illuminators and there are diminishers. There are people, and when you walk in the room, you feel better after you leave it. And then there are diminishers. Describe those two people.
Yeah, diminishers are not curious about you.
Yeah.
They're egotistical.
Yeah.
They just talk about themselves. They stereotype. They ignore. And they just make you feel small and invisible. And then illuminators are curious. They illuminate you with the gaze of their attention, and you just feel great. And it's really productive to be an illuminator. There was a phenomenon at Bell Labs, which is this famous research facility. Yeah. And some of the researchers were more productive than others. And they want to know why. Was it IQ? Was it education? They couldn't figure it out. And it turned out the people who were really creative were in the habit of having breakfast or lunch with an electrical engineer named Harry Nyquist. And he asked them questions. He got inside their heads. He thought through their problems with them. And they were productive because they were around this guy who was really interested in them. And so Harry Nyquist was an illuminator.
So having just that one person in your life can change the game. Yeah. I went to a retreat, and they made us do this exercise where they told you to look at someone like this, and they had you, let me see your hand, they had you hold hands, and they had you look in their eyes, and it lasted, it was so uncomfortable that you felt like you were going to explode. And the person looked in your eyes and said, I see you, and I love you. Yeah. When it was over, they asked people, what did that experience feel like for you? Some people said, oh, I felt full of love. And some people, I looked at them and said, well, who's this person? And what are they trying to pull off here? And it told you a lot about what's happening within you. Isn't that part of what you're noticing?
Yeah. So I grew up like very aloof and distant. When I was in nursery school, my teacher apparently told my parents, David doesn't really play with the other kids. He just observes them. Oh. And so I've tried to be a little more emotionally available
So
as I've gotten older.
You can change. How did you go about changing that? Because I think some people think I'm this person, and that's the way I'll be until I'm in my grave.
I totally believe you can change. I want to learn about emotion so I could express emotion. So I wrote a book about emotion, like super intellectual kind of guy. Then I wrote a book about trying to become a better person called The Road to Character. Then I wrote a book about suffering. And I think I'm radically changed, and I can prove it, but I have to drop names.
Okay,
so
feel free.
I've been interviewed by Oprah twice in my life. And the last time was in 2019. And after the interview, she says to me, David, I've rarely seen somebody change so much. You were so emotionally blocked before. And that was a good moment for me, because you can grow in middle age and old age. I really think it's possible to become quite a different person. And you had that experience. I was at a conference in Nantucket, and they gave everybody at the conference these song lyrics, which had a love song on them. And they said, pick a stranger in the room and sing into the love song into their eyes.
Oh, geez.
And if you had asked 30-year-old me to do that, I really would have exploded.
Yeah, but you did it?
I did it. So
and what happened?
No sparks. No
Very cool. That was super brave. By the way, the thing I love about this book is it's filled with cool anecdotes, but it's also filled with directives, things that you can practically do to improve. So if you want to be a better person, this is the book, How to Know a Person by David Brooks. I have a feeling you get another New York Times bestseller on your hands, but they just seem to happen that way. David, thank you so much.
Great
I really
to be with you.
And by the way, I do see you.
Thank you.
And I do love you.
I love you too.
All right.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.